दी सैम्पल पेपर, ठीक है, जो कि सेकेंड है। हमने पिछले पेपर भी जो CBSE का सैम्पल क्वेश्चन पेपर था, वी हैव डिस्कस दैट पेपर, यू कैन सर्च इन दी प्लेलिस्ट। वहाँ पे पूरा बेसिक मैथ्स पेपर, देन साइंस पेपर, देन मैथ्स का स्टैंडर्ड पेपर, ऑल दी पेपर्स आर डिस्कस्ड, एंड वी आर गोइंग टू कम अप विथ 3 more सच टाइप ऑफ सैम्पल पेपर क्वेश्चंस, वेरिन मैं आपको यहाँ पे दिखाऊंगा कि क्वेश्चन को कैसे सॉल्व करना है, राइट, ऑफ मैथ्स। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। देखिए, अब कहीं पर भी आपको कहीं पे कुछ डाउट हो तो आप बीच में मुझे रुका के आप पूछ सकते हो, जो भी आपको पूछना है, ठीक है। सो आई होप सबका ध्यान बोर्ड पे रहेगा। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट, ठीक है। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल रीड द जनरल इंस्ट्रक्शन। जनरल इंस्ट्रक्शन आप सबको पता होने चाहिए। सबसे पहले दिस क्वेश्चन पेपर विल बी ऑफ 40 मार्क्स, ठीक है। देन it will be of 2 hours. Then the questions are divided into 3 sections: section A, section B and section C. Section A जो रहेगा that will contain 6 questions, section B will contain 4 questions and section C will also contain 4 questions. Section A, each question will be of 2 marks, section B each question will be of 3 marks and section C each question will be of 4 marks, ठीक है। Then आपको options provide किए जाएंगे in every section. In section A you will have 2 ऑप्शंस, ठीक है, यानी 2 क्वेश्चंस का ऑप्शन दिया जाएगा। सेक्शन बी के अंदर कोई भी एक क्वेश्चन में ऑप्शन दिया जाएगा और सेक्शन सी के अंदर भी आपको कोई भी एक क्वेश्चन के अंदर ऑप्शन दिया जाएगा। तो आई होप अभी तक आपको सब क्लियर है, ठीक है। सो चलते हम सॉल्विंग की तरफ, क्वेश्चन 1 की तरफ। सो लेट्स सी दी क्वेश्चन 1 सेक्शन ए का, ठीक है। तो क्वेश्चन 1 जो दिया है दैट इज व्हाट, वो है इन द गिवन फिगर from a point P, 2 tangents PT and PS are drawn to a circle with center O such that angle SPT is equals to 120 degree. You have to prove that OP equals to 2PS, ठीक है। So that means OP equal to 2PS you have to prove, ठीक है। Now see, अगर आप एक चीज नोट करो, so whenever you draw tangents from external point, ठीक है, और this is the point of contact, the point T is the point of contact और यहाँ पे point S is the point of contact. So when you join T and O, ठीक है, and when you join O and S, आपको क्या मिलेगा? You will get a kite, ठीक है। So and in this question what is given? PT and PS are equal और SPT जो है, this angle over here, this is 120 degrees. Now you should know this thing कि kite के अंदर जो लंबी diagonal होती है that is the angle bisector. So OP क्या है? It is the longer diagonal. So it is the angle bisector. That means ये जो SPT angle है that is getting bisected. So this angle is 60 degrees. That means from here what we can see, we can write that OP is the angle bisector. Therefore angle SPO equals to 60 degrees, ठीक है। Now if we see this, we all know very well that OS is perpendicular to PS, सही बात है। OS जो है that is perpendicular to PS, क्योंकि we know that कोई भी tangent के ऊपर from the center to the point of contact, the line segment which is there that is always perpendicular. तो ये यहाँ पे क्या है? ये हमेशा perpendicular है, ठीक है। I guess सबको समझ में आ रहा है। Krishna, Arav, Deepali, you all are getting this thing, right? Okay. So now OS और PS क्या है? Perpendicular है. So you can say that SPO is a right angle triangle, right? जो SPO है that is what? Triangle SPO is a right angle triangle. Okay. So we can use trigonometry over here. कैसे? See, this is your angle, okay, and OS is your opposite side and SP is your adjacent side, ठीक है। So आपको रिलेशन OP और PS के बीच में दिया है, so OP and PS, that means this two. तो ये जो एंगल है, तो आपको ये दिया है PS and आपको दिया है PO, right? So आप क्या करेंगे? You will use the trigonometric ratio cos theta, because cos theta is related to adjacent side and the hypotenuse side. So you will write cos of 60 degree equals to PS अपॉन OP, ठीक है. सो PS अपॉन OP. अब cos 60 डिग्री क्या होता है? Cos 60 डिग्री इज हाफ, राइट? सो आई विल रिप्लेस दिस cos 60 विथ हाफ, which will be equal to PS upon OP, right? Therefore आपका जो PS रहेगा, sorry, now we will cross multiply, so आपका जो OP रहेगा that will be equal to OP will be equal to 2 PS, right? So this is what we had to prove. हमें क्या प्रूव करना था? यही प्रूव करना था, OP is equals to 2S. So using the trigonometric ratios in this, आप ये रिलेशन फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. गोइंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देन, ठीक है. अभी जो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है उसमें क्या दिया है, पहले क्वेश्चन पढ़ेंगे और क्वेश्चन को समझेंगे. इट इज गिवन दैट इन फिगर AP इक्वल्स टू BP, ठीक है. ये जो AP है दैट इज इक्वल्स टू BP, दे आर टेंजेंट्स, राइट? सो डेफिनेटली PA विल बी इक्वल टू PB. Okay, so AP and BP are tangents to a circle with center O such that AP equals to 5 centimeters and angle APB equals to 60 degrees. Find the length of the chord AB. यानी आपको ढूंढना क्या है? You have to find out AB, right? So as you know that PA और PB की जो length रहेगी that will be equal, right? क्योंकि from any external point if we draw tangents to a circle then they will be of same length. So I know that PA is equals to PB. All right, that means my PB is also equals to 5 centimeters. Okay, now अगर मेरा PA और PB same है, that means can I think of an isosceles triangle over here? PAB ये जो triangle है that is what? That is an isosceles triangle because PA और PB की length same है. So if it's an isosceles triangle, so we know that in an isosceles triangle the angle opposite to equal sides are equal. That means this angle and this angle, both these angles will be equal. So you can write, since triangle PAB is an isosceles triangle, angle PAB will be equal to angle PBA, ठीक है. सो मान लेते हैं कि लेट एंगल PAB equals to x, therefore angle PBA will also be equal to x, right? Now we know that by angle sum property all three angles of a triangle are what? They are 180 degree, ठीक है. So I can write angle APB plus angle PAB plus angle PBA is equals to what? 180 degrees, right? So APB angle आपको दिया है, that is what? That is 60 degrees. So 60 degrees plus PAB और BPA are x. So x plus x equals to 180 degrees. So x plus x will be what? 2x. और ये जो 60 है that will go on the other side. So it will be 180 minus 60, that will give you 120 degrees. So your x is equals to 120 divided by 2 and that is equals to 60 degrees, right? So that means जो आपका angle PAB है that is equals to angle PBA which is equals to x and that is equals to 60 degree, ठीक है. So ये भी angle 60 degree है and this is also 60 degree. Therefore what you can say that triangle APB is an equilateral triangle, okay, is an equilateral triangle. अब अगर ये equilateral triangle है then all the three sides are same, right? So PA, therefore APB is an equilateral triangle लिख दिया आपने, then therefore PA will be equal to PB will be equal to AB equals to 5 centimeters. So therefore आपका जो AB रहेगा that will be equal to what? That will be equal to 5 centimeters and this will be the answer of this question, ठीक है. Now the next question then, okay, अब देखिए ये क्वेश्चन थोड़ा ध्यान से पढ़िए. व्हाट इज गिवन? अ स्फेरिकल बॉल ऑफ रेडियस 6 सेंटीमीटर्स इज मेल्टेड एंड रीकास्टेड इनटू 3 स्फेरिकल बॉल्स ऑफ इक्वल डायमेंशन, ठीक है. नाउ सी वन थिंग शुड बी वेरी मच क्लियर. अगर कोई एक ऑब्जेक्ट दिया है आपको एंड इफ यू आर मेल्टिंग इट एंड फॉर्मिंग अ न्यू ऑब्जेक्ट आउट ऑफ इट, सो द वॉल्यूम इन दिस प्रोसेस विल रिमेन सेम, ठीक है. जब आप उसको मेल्ट कर रहे हो और नया ऑब्जेक्ट में कन्वर्ट कर रहे हो, सो उसका जो वॉल्यूम रहेगा दैट विल बी सेम. यानी यहाँ पे जो 6 सेंटीमीटर वाले बॉल का जो रेडियस है दैट विल बी इक्वल टू द वॉल्यूम ऑफ द 3 spherical balls. So how can I write this? I can write this as volume of a spherical ball of 6 centimeters is equals to 3 times the volume of spherical ball of 3 centimeters, right? So this is how जो पहला सेंटेंस दिया है उसका मतलब ये निकल के आता है. So the volume of spherical ball of 6 centimeter. Now volume of sphere is what? Volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, right? So this will be 4 by 3 pi r cube. So let us take this r as, let us say that capital R is 3 centimeters and small r, sorry, this is 6 centimeters and the small r is 3 centimeters, right? So this will be pi r. I will just write the formula, r cube equals to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay. So as we can see that, okay, what is told to us of equal dimension, find the radius of the new spherical balls. Okay, so we have to find out the radius of the new spherical balls. Okay, this is not the radius given, sorry, this is not the radius given, right? So volume of spherical balls, no, this is not the, okay, the volume of the new spherical ball is not given to us, right? So we have to find out that. So this will be multiplied by, as I wrote over here, volume of spherical ball of 6 centimeter radius and will be equal to 3 into volume of, you can say, new spherical balls. So that will be, I will have to multiply this with 3, right? So this 3 and this 3 will get cancelled out. I have 4 on this side and 4 on this side, so that will also get cancelled out. I have pi and pi on both sides, that will also cancel out. Now I have r cube, so this will become r cube upon 3 equals to r cube, right? So we know that capital R is how much? It is 6. So that means this will be 6 cube upon 3 equals to r cube. So that will be equal to what? 6 cube, you can write it as 6 into 6 into 6 divide by 3. So 3 ones are and 3 twos are. Now 6 6 is what? 36, and 36 into 2 is 72, right? So that means your r cube is equals to 72. So your r will be equal to cube root of 72, right? Now cube root of 72, what we can do? We can prime factorize. So 2 into 36, this will be 2 ones are 2, 3 1, 2 8s are 18, 2 9s are 18, okay? And this will be 3 3s are 9 and 3 1s are 3. So on prime factorization, we see that this 3 will, this 2 will come outside the root. So this will be 2 and inside the root it will be 9 centimeter. Okay, this will be the radius, right? So the radius of the new spherical balls will be what? That will be equal to 2 root 9, sorry, this will be cube root 9. So let me just check the spherical ball of radius 6 centimeters. So it will be 4 by 3 pi r cube equals to 3 spherical ball equal dimension, find the radius of the new spherical. Okay, it will be equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube multiplied by 3, correct? So 3 and 3 gets cancelled out, 4 pi gets cancelled out, so pi r cube equals to pi r squared. Okay, fine. So this will be the answer. The radius will be equal to, the radius of the new spherical ball will be 2 root 9, 2 cube root 9 centimeters. Understood? Going on to the next question then. See, in this question what is given? This was the OR question of the previous question. अब इस क्वेश्चन के अंदर क्या दिया है? Find the length of the cylindrical wire of radius 2 meters which is drawn through 6 cubic meters of copper. ठीक है? So that means this is volume of copper given to you. So volume of copper is how much? Volume of copper is 6 meter cube. Okay. Now what you have to find, they are telling you that find the length of the cylindrical wire of radius 2 meters. Okay, so the volume of this copper will be equal to the volume of cylindrical wire, correct? Because we are forming a wire out of this copper. So you can write volume of cylindrical wire will be equal to the volume of copper, right? Now we know that volume of cylinder is what? It is pi r squared h, okay, where h is the height, but in this case it will be the length of the wire, okay, because this is a wire, so the height of the cylinder will be the length of the wire, equals to the volume of copper is 6, okay. So pi will be 22 upon 7 multiplied by the radius of the wire given is 2 meters, so it will be 2 squared, okay, and the length we have to find out, right? Find the length of the cylindrical wire. So as I told you that the height of a cylinder is, or you can say will be the length of the wire, so that will be, I can replace this h with L equals to 6, okay. So this will be 22 multiplied by 4 upon 7 multiplied by L equals to 6. Now if I send this whole thing on the other side, it will become L equals to 6 multiplied by 7 whole upon 22 multiplied by 4. So cancelling out the common factors, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. So this will be what? I cannot cancel out anything else. So this will be 3 7s is 21 upon this will be 44. Okay. So if I convert this into decimal, it will be 44 and divide by 21. So it will be zeros are 0. You will get 21. 44 zeros are 0. You will have to do point. So you will put a point 0 over here. So you will bring this 0 down. So 210. So 4 5s are 20. So I guess 44 9s are we will have to take. 9 4s are 36. 9 4s are 36 and 3 is 39. So this will be 44 into 9, which will give us 396. No, 4 9s are 36. Okay, we cannot take 4. 44 into 5, 5 4s are, yes. So we will take 4. So 44 multiplied by 4. So 4 4s are 16, 4 4s are 16, 17. So we will have to take 176. So 4s are is 176. When I subtract, I will get 4. This will be 3 and this will be 0, and I will have to put one more 0. So this will be 340. Now I can do 44 9 instead of 9. I can take 44 8s are. So 44 8s is 8 4s is 32. 8 4s are 32 and 3 is 35. 352. But this is again more than 340. So 34 7s are. Sorry, 44 7s are. So 44 7s are will be 308. So I will take 308. 7s are is 308. So you can leave your answer over here. So approximately the length of the cylindrical wire will be 0.47 meters. Okay. So going on to the next question then. Now see, in this question what is given? Find the mean of the following distribution. Okay. We have to find out the mean. So for finding out mean, we know that we have to prepare a table, right? We can do summation of fi xi upon summation of fi if the values of fi xi are rather the values of fi are simple, but if it's complicated then we will have to use different method, like say assuming the mean method. So let us just make this table. So first is class interval. So class interval, then you have frequency. Okay, so class interval is how much? That is 40 45. So 40 to 65. So 40 45, 45 to 50, 55 to 60, 60 to 65. Yes, 45 to 50. This will be 50 to 55. So this will be 50 to 55, and then 55 to 60, and then 60 to 65. So, and the frequencies are 5, 8, 11, 14, 2. 5, 8, 11, 14, 2. So 5, 8, 11, 14 and 2. Next we have to find out is the class mark. So we will find out xi. Class mark is xi. So for finding out the class mark, what we will do, we will add the upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. So 40 plus 45 is 95, and 95 divided by 2 will give you 42.5. So 42.5, then this will be 47.5, then the next value will be 52.5, the next will be 57.5, the next will be 62.5. Okay, now as you can see over here, this is your xi and this is your fi, right? On multiplying xi and fi, the product will be very difficult and you will face difficulty in solving it. So what we will do, we will use assumed mean method. In this method, we will consider most probably the central value as our assumed mean. So this is my assumed mean and I will denote it with a. So my a is what? My a is 52.5. Then what will I do? I will find out the deviation for each observation. So my deviation is di, which is equals to xi minus a. Alright, so xi minus a. So 42.5 minus 52.5 gives me minus 10. Then 47.5 minus 52.5 gives me 5, minus 5. Okay, 52.5 minus 52.5 will give me 0. Then 57.5 minus 52.5, that will give me 5, yes. Then 62.5 minus 52.5 will give me 10. Now after doing this, I have to find out fi di, right? Because if you see the formula in the mean, in assumed mean method, your mean is equals to a plus summation of fi di divided by summation of fi. Okay, so we will have to do summation of fi also. So this is your fi. So let's do the sum of this. So 8 and 2 is 10, 10 plus 14 is 24, 24, 25 and 35, 35 and 5 is 40, right? So this will be 40. Let me check once more. 8 and 2 is 10, 10 and 14 is 24, 24 and 11, 25, 35, 35 and 5, 40. Okay, so this will be 40. Then we will have to find out fi into di first. So this is fi and this is di. So 5 into minus 10 will give you minus 50, 8 into minus 5 will give you minus 40, then 11 into 0 will give you 0, then 14 into 5, 14 into 5, that will give you 5 4s are 25, 70, 70, and you have 10 into 20 which will give you 20, right? 10 into 2 will be 20. So I will do summation of fi di. So summation of fi di means I have to do the sum of this. So minus 50 and minus 40 will give me minus 90, minus 90 plus 70 will give me minus 20, and minus 20 and plus 20 will give me 0. So when I put this in the formula, this will look like your a is what? 52.5. okay, then plus summation of fi di, which is 0, upon summation of fi, which is 40. So 0 upon anything is 0. So that means your mean in this case will be 52.5. This will be your answer. Okay, let's see mean of the following distribution. Okay, class interval. So therefore your mean will be what? This will be your mean. Okay, so this method by which we have found out mean is called assumed mean method. Let's go on to the next question then. Okay, in this question what they are asking, what are the measures of central tendency, right? So basically in statistics chapter we learn about mean, median, mode, and these are called the central tendencies. Okay, so it will be mean, median and mode. Okay, this will be the answer of the first question. Now the next question is, if mean is equals to 145.20 and median is equals to 138.57, find the mode. Okay, now see, as soon as you read this question, it should strike you that we have to use the empirical relationship between mean, median and mode. And the empirical relationship is what? 2 mean is equals to 3 median minus mode. This is the empirical relation between the three, right? So we have to find out mode. So what we will do, we'll take mode on this side and we will send 2 mean on the other side. So this will be mode is equals to 3 median minus 2 mean. Okay, so 3 into median, so 3 times the median. What is the median given? 138.57. Okay, minus 2 times the mean. The mean given to you is 145.20. So this will be 3 7s is 21, 3 5s is 15, 16, 17. So 7 and 1, you will put a decimal point. 3 8s are 24, 25. Then you will have 3 3s are 9, 10, 11. 3 1s are 3 and 4. Minus, this will be 145 plus 145 will give you 290, 290.40. So it will be 290.40. So we will subtract 415.71 and minus 290.40. Alright, so 1 minus 0 is 1, 7 minus 4 is 3, 5 minus 0 is 5, 1 minus 9 you cannot do, so you will borrow. So this will be 2, then 3, 3 minus 2 will be 1. So your mode will be what? Your mode will be equal to 125.31, and this will be your answer. Got it? Let's go on to the next question then. Okay, now see, we have to understand this sum. What is given? Divide 27 into 2 parts such that the sum of the reciprocals is 3 upon 20. So first of all we have to divide 27 into 2 parts. So if say, let's say अगर एक part 5 है, so the other part will be 22, right? ठीक है. अगर एक part 7 है, so the other part will be 20, right? So basically let's take one part to be x, so the other part will be 27 minus x. So what we will do, let one part be x, therefore other part will be 27 minus x. ठीक है. This is what we understand when it is written divide 27 into 2 parts, right? Now let's read the next part, such that the sum of their, तो sum करना है आपको sum किसका करना है? Of the reciprocals, यानी x का reciprocal is 1 by x and 27 minus x का reciprocal is 1 upon 27 minus x. अब इसका क्या करना है? You have to do the sum of this. So sum of this. So sum of the reciprocals is means equals to. So this will be equal to 3 upon 20. Okay. Now we have to solve this equation. So हम इसको कैसे करेंगे? See, basically जब हमको we have to solve the left hand part, but यहाँ पे in both the denominators you have yes, you can say polynomials. और okay. So let's cross multiply over here. ठीक है. तो cross multiplication कैसे होता है? This denominator gets multiplied with this numerator, this denominator gets multiplied with the other numerator, and the denominators gets multiplied with each other. So this will be 27 minus x plus x whole upon x multiplied by 27 minus x, okay, equals to 3 upon 20. Okay, now again if you see, equal to के left side पे you have one rational number, okay, or you can say a real number, ठीक है. On equal to के right side पे भी you have a real number, ठीक है. Why am I saying real number? Because if you put the values of x, जो भी number मिलेगा वो यहाँ पे real number रहेगा. यहाँ पे भी, यहाँ पे already it's a real number, ठीक है. So how to solve this? We can just cross multiply. अब इस केस में we do not multiply the denominators. Remember one thing, ठीक है. Equal to के आजू बाजू अगर आपको क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन करना है, सो वी वोंट बी मल्टीप्लाइंग दी डिनोमिनेटर्स. बट अगर खाली लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे करना है या तो खाली राइट हैंड साइड पे करना है, इन दैट केस वी विल हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई द डिनोमिनेटर्स आल्सो. सो दिस विल बी 20 इंटू ब्रैकेट्स 27. अब देखो माइनस एक्स प्लस एक्स कट गया, सो इट इज ओनली 20 इंटू 27 इक्वल्स टू ऑन दिस साइड 3 भी यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लाई होगा. सो दिस विल बिकम 3x इंटू ब्रैकेट 27 माइनस एक्स. ठीक है. Now what can I do? As you know कि in solving any equation आप left hand side को कभी भी right hand side बना सकते हो और right hand side को कभी भी left hand side बना सकते हो. So the same thing I will be doing, ठीक है. But साथ ही में मैं क्या करूँगा? I will remove the brackets also, ठीक है. So I will multiply 3x inside और ये जो right hand side पे है I will write that on the left hand side. So this will be 3 7s are 21, 3 2s are 6, 7 8. So it will be 81x, right? Then minus 3x into x will be 3x squared equals to, on this side you will have 20 into 27, so that means it will be 540. All right, now ये देखो ये x squared is negative, so मैं क्या करूँगा, I will move this x squared on this side and 81x को भी हम ये side लेके आएंगे. So we will be left with 0 on the left hand side equals to this will become 3x squared minus 81x plus 540. 540 is plus because that was on right hand side और वो right hand side पे ही है, right? Now you can see a quadratic equation over here, but before that if we see clearly 3 is common to all the 3 terms. Okay, 3 is common to all the 3 terms, so I can divide this whole equation by 3. So this will be 0 equals to, I will divide the whole equation, ठीक है, by 3. So this will become x squared minus 3 2s are 6 7 8 2 3 7s are 21 x plus this will be 3 1s are 3 2 3 8s are 24, right, and 0. Okay, 3 1s are okay, fine. So quadratic equation है. Now you know how to solve. Splitting the middle term we will use over here, right? So 180 के factors you have to find out first of all, ठीक है. So 180 prime factorization कर लो, this will help you out. 2 90s are, 2 45s are, 3 1s are 3 4 1, 3 5s are, 3 5s are, and finally you have 5 1s are. Now you can use different combinations to get your answer. Say for example 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So 12 multiplied by 15, right? So क्योंकि यहाँ पे 3 और 5 बच गया, so 12 multiplied by 15 can be helpful because 12 plus 15 if I do, I will get yes. So I will use this relation. What will I do? 0 equals to x squared. This will be minus 12x minus 15x plus 180. Okay. So now I will solve this. ठीक है, पहले तो हम ये राइट हैंड साइड को लेफ्ट हैंड साइड बना देते और ये 0 को राइट हैंड साइड पे लेके जाते हैं. सो इन दिस प्रोसेस सी व्हेन यू मेक लेफ्ट हैंड साइड द राइट हैंड साइड एंड राइट हैंड साइड द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड, इन दिस प्रोसेस आपकी साइन चेंज नहीं होगी बिकॉज यू आर नॉट ट्रांसपोजिंग एक्चुअली इन दैट केस. ठीक है, सो दिस विल बी एक्स स्क्वायर्ड माइनस 12x माइनस 15x प्लस 180 इक्वल्स टू 0. ठीक है, नाउ x स्क्वायर्ड एंड माइनस 12x, इन दोनों में क्या कॉमन है? x कॉमन है. सो इन द ब्रैकेट यू विल हैव x माइनस 12. देन ओवर हियर नेगेटिव साइन इज कॉमन और 15 भी कॉमन है, राइट? सो 15 12 180 होता है, सो आई कैन टेक आउट 15 कॉमन. 15 इज कॉमन, ब्रैकेट में x, दिस प्लस विल चेंज टू माइनस बिकॉज हमने नेगेटिव साइन कॉमन निकाला है. सो दिस विल बी 12 इक्वल्स टू 0. So this will be what you will have x minus 12 and x minus 15 equals to 0. So that means your x is equals to 12 or you can say x is equals to 15. दोनों वैल्यू हो सकती है, right? So your x can be 12 also and your x can be 15 also, right? So let's say हाँ, so I guess you have got the two parts. तो आपको दो पार्ट मिल चुके हैं. लेट्स से अगर आपका x 12 होता है, सो 27 माइनस 12 विल बी 15. सो दूसरा पार्ट विल बी 15. ओके, अगर आप x को 15 भी लो तो एक पार्ट 15 होगा एंड द अदर पार्ट विल बी 12, राइट? सो वी हैव गॉट आवर आंसर ओवर हियर. द टू पार्ट्स विल बी 12 एंड 15. ओके, आई होप क्लियर है यहाँ तक. अभी चलते हैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन के ऊपर. सो लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. ओके, नाउ इन दिस नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, दिस इज आई गेस बेस्ड ऑन trigonometry. So let's read out the question. See, a kite is flying at a height of 108 meters from the ground level. ठीक है, so this is the ground level and the kite is flying at the height of 108 meters. So this is 108 meters. ठीक है, this place where kite is there, इसको समझ लो A है and the point on the ground is say B. Now what is told from the ground level? Attached to a string inclined at 60 degree to the vertical. अब देखो, अब now ये kite है, so kite is definitely attached to some string, right? See, ठीक है. Now they are saying that this angle over here, ये जो string के साथ angle बना रहा है, that is 60 degree. Sorry, that is not 60 degree. We will read out again. Okay, यहाँ पे क्या बोला गया है कि attached to a string inclined at 60 degree to the vertical. ठीक है, यानी समझ लीजिए यहाँ पे कुछ वर्टिकल, यू कैन इमेजिन अ वर्टिकल लाइन ओवर हियर, राइट? सो वर्टिकल के साथ ये जो स्ट्रिंग बना रहा है दैट इज 60 डिग्री, राइट. दे हैव नॉट टोल्ड दैट इट इज मेकिंग एन एंगल ऑफ 60 डिग्री विद द हॉरिजॉन्टल, राइट. यहाँ पे क्या बोला है, वर्टिकल के साथ 60 डिग्री बना रहा है. यू नो दैट दिस वर्टिकल एंड द हॉरिजॉन्टल ग्राउंड आर 90 डिग्री टू ईच अदर. सो यहाँ पे दिस एंगल फॉर्म्ड विल बी 30 डिग्री, राइट. अगर यहाँ पे वर्टिकल की जगह हॉरिजॉन्टल भी दिया होता so then this would have become your 60 degree, ठीक है. based on what is given over here, vertical है या horizontal है, your angle of elevation will change. so यहाँ पे angle of elevation आपका 30 degree है. what they are telling you then, find the length of the string, यानी ये point अगर C है so you are told to find out AC, ठीक है. AC आपको ढूंढना है because this is your string, ये जो है that is your string. this is 90 degree over here, so we can see a right angle triangle, right. और AB की लेंथ given to us is how much, that is equals to 108 meters, right. so right angle triangle है, that means we can use the trigonometric ratios over here. so देखो अभी हमें AC जानना है, right, और हमें AB दिया हुआ है. so I will देखो तो opposite upon hypotenuse कौन सा रेशियो यूज करूँ, I will use definitely sin, ठीक है. so I will write sin 30 degree equals to opposite क्या है, AB है, upon the hypotenuse which is AC. so sin 30 is what, it is half equals to AB. AB is 108 and your AC जो कि हमें ढूंढना है, this is AC, right. so AC, so अब यहाँ पे क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई होगा, AC will go on this side and 2 वहाँ पे मल्टीप्लाई होगा. so AC equals to 108 into 2, so it will be 2 8s are 16, 2 zeros are 0 1 and 2 1s are 2, 216 meters it will be, क्योंकि आपको हाइट क्या दी थी, मीटर्स में दी थी. so AC will be 216 meters. that means the length of this string is how much, the length of this string is 216 meters, ठीक है. I hope समझ में आया आपको यहाँ तक. okay, let's go on to the next question then, ठीक है. section B यहाँ से start होगा. in this section you will have 4 questions, ठीक है, जिसमें से एक में ऑप्शन दिया गया रहेगा. okay, now this is a question on arithmetic progression, so let's read out the question. क्या दिया है, if first term of an AP is 5, so पहले तो लिख लेते हैं first term जो कि A है which is equals to 5, then what is given, in last term is 45, so जो आपका L है that is 45. okay, this can even be written as AN, आप जो चाहो वो लिख सकते हो. alright, then also the sum of all its term is 400. अब कितनी terms है इसमें we do not know, so sum of all the terms is how much, 400. so what they are telling us to find out, find the number of terms and the common difference of the AP. number of terms यानी they are telling us to find out n first of all, ठीक है, और common difference यानी हमें d find out करना है, right. so देखो जैसे कि sum दिया है आपको, sum कितना है, Sn, ठीक है. so we know the formula for sum, कि sum क्या होता है, Sn equals to n upon 2 into brackets a plus l, right. a आपका first term है और l आपका last term है. so Sn is given to you is 400 equals to n by 2 bracket में a plus l. so a क्या है आपका 5 and l is 45, so it will be 5 plus 45. okay, अब ये जो 2 है उसको send it on the other side, so ये हो जाएगा 400 multiplied by 2 equals to ये हो जाएगा 50n, right, because 5 plus 45 will be 50 और 50n से multiply होगा, so it will be 50n. now what you can do, ये जो 50 है n के साथ multiplication में send it on the other side, so divide करना पड़ेगा, that means it will come in denominator. so आपका n क्या हो जाएगा, 400 multiplied by 2 whole upon 50. okay, so 0 and 0 cancel out, 5 1s and 5 8s is 40, so you will get 2 8s is 16. तो नंबर ऑफ टर्म्स कितनी है इस अरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन में, देयर आर 16 टर्म्स, ठीक है, 16 टर्म्स है. अब ये तो हमने फाइंड आउट कर लिया, बट नाउ व्हाट यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट, यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द कॉमन डिफरेंस. तो कॉमन डिफरेंस के लिए हम क्या करेंगे, लेट्स यूज ये वाला, लेट्स यूज दिस, ठीक है, इसको यूज करते हैं. जैसे कि आपको पता है दिस इज योर an, ठीक है, और आपको पता है an इज इक्वल्स टू व्हाट, an इज इक्वल्स टू a प्लस n माइनस 1 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय d, ठीक है. सो an के जगह यू विल हैव टू राइट 45, क्योंकि वो आपको पता है, इक्वल्स टू a फर्स्ट टर्म भी आपको पता है विच इज 5 प्लस ब्रैकेट में आएगा n माइनस 1, n भी आपको पता है, अभी अभी आपने ढूंढा n विच इज 16, सो 16 माइनस 1 मल्टीप्लाइड बाई दी कॉमन डिफरेंस. अब यहाँ पे क्या होगा, 5 को आप पहले यहाँ पे लेके आओगे, सो इट विल बी 45 माइनस 5 इक्वल्स टू, नाउ 16 माइनस 1 क्या होता है 15, एंड 15 इंटू डी विल बी 15d. ओके, सो 45 माइनस 5 विल गिव यू 40 इक्वल्स टू 15d. सो आपका d क्या होगा, योर d विल बी इक्वल टू 40 अपॉन 15. ठीक है, सो 3 5 are 15, 5 8 are 40. ठीक है, so your common difference is 8 upon 3. Sorry, this is 8 upon 3. So your d is equals to 8 by 3. ये आपका common difference हो गया. ठीक है, so this is how we will find out the number of terms ऐसे, और हमें common difference मिलेगा 8 by 3. ठीक है, समझ में आ रहा है सबको? Okay, let's go on to the next question then. Fine. अब देखो ये क्वेश्चन क्या दिया है, फाइंड दी 3 कॉन्जिक्यूटिव ऑड पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स. यहाँ पे नोट कीजिए ऑड पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स. ठीक है, तो मैं एक चीज मान लेता हूं कि लेट माय फर्स्ट ऑड पॉजिटिव इंटीजर बी एक्स. ठीक है, मेरा जो पहला ऑड पॉजिटिव इंटीजर है वो x है. ठीक है, तो एक बात समझिए आप, कॉन्जिक्यूटिव ऑड का मतलब क्या होता है, समझ लीजिए 5 7 और 9, ये क्या हुए कॉन्जिक्यूटिव ऑड पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स हुए. क्यों? क्योंकि 5 के तुरंत बाद ऑड इंटीजर आता है 7, एंड 7 के तुरंत बाद आएगा 9. ठीक है, सो अगर आप देखो तो ये 5 है, तो 5 में आपने क्या ऐड किया, 2 ऐड किया, तो 7 आया. और अगर 5 में अगर आप 4 ऐड करोगे तो क्या आएगा, 9 आएगा. ठीक है, यानी अगर ये 5 आपका x होता तो 7 लाने के लिए आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, x प्लस 2. ओके, और 5 से आपको 9 लाना है तो आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, x प्लस 4. ठीक है, सो इससे मुझे क्या पता चलता है कि लेट माई फर्स्ट ऑड पॉजिटिव इंटीजर बी x, सो द नेक्स्ट 2 इंटीजर्स विल बी x प्लस 2 एंड x प्लस 4. यानी मेरे जो 3 कॉन्जिक्यूटिव ऑड इंटीजर्स चाहिए थे वो क्या है, एक x है, दूसरा x प्लस 2 है, और तीसरा x प्लस 4 है. ठीक है, अब आगे पढ़ते, क्या दिया है, इफ द सम ऑफ हुज स्क्वायर्स. ठीक है, इसका एक तो सम करना है स्क्वायर करने के बाद, इज 371. सो यहाँ पे करेंगे x का स्क्वायर प्लस नेक्स्ट होगा x प्लस 2 का स्क्वायर प्लस x प्लस 4 का स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू, दिस विल बी इक्वल टू 371. अब यहाँ पे x स्क्वायर तो वैसे का वैसा लिखोगे आप, प्लस अब यहाँ पे आप एक आइडेंटिटी यूज करोगे विच विल बी a प्लस बी होल स्क्वायर. राइट, सो a प्लस बी होल स्क्वायर होता है a स्क्वायर प्लस 2ab प्लस b स्क्वायर. सो डायरेक्टली आई विल बी सॉल्विंग, तो ये लिखोगे आप x स्क्वायर प्लस 2 2 जा 4, 4 इंटू x 4x प्लस b स्क्वायर यानी 4, प्लस सेम चीज यहाँ पे अप्लाई होगी a प्लस बी होल स्क्वायर. सो ये होगा x स्क्वायर प्लस 2 4 जा 8, 8 इंटू x 8x प्लस 4 का स्क्वायर 16 इक्वल्स टू 371. नाउ इफ यू सी x स्क्वायर x स्क्वायर x स्क्वायर, तो ये हो जाएगा आपका 3x स्क्वायर. राइट, देन यू हैव 4x प्लस 4x एंड प्लस 8x, तो प्लस 4x एंड प्लस 8x विल बी प्लस 12x. ओके, देन यू हैव प्लस 4 एंड प्लस 16, तो ये हो जाएगा प्लस 20. ओके, और ये जो 371 है राइट हैंड साइड पे, उसको भी हम यहाँ लेके आएंगे, तो दैट विल बिकम 371. सो अब राइट हैंड साइड पे क्या बचेगा, देयर विल बी नथिंग लेफ्ट, सो 0. नाउ अब 3x स्क्वायर्ड प्लस 12x प्लस 20 एंड माइनस 371 विल गिव यू माइनस 351 इक्वल्स टू 0. नाउ इफ यू सी प्रॉपरली, हर एक टर्म है उसमें 3 is common, right? So if we divide the whole equation by 3, what we will get, x squared plus 4x minus 3 ones are 3, again 3 ones are 3, and this will be 21, so 3 sevens are 21 equals to 0. ठीक है, now again ये quadratic equation है, so what will I have to do, prime factorization. So minus 117 है आपके पास, अब इसको factorize करना है. Now for that take the help of prime factorization. So 7 8 9, 3 से जाएगा, 3 3s are 9, 2 3 9s are 27. ठीक है, 3 13s are और 13 1s are. ठीक है, so I guess आपके पास एक ही combination है which is, नहीं, there are 2 combinations, but हम use करेंगे 9 into 13. 13 into 9, ओके, और हमें सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है, ओके. सो बड़े वाले नंबर को हम पॉजिटिव देंगे बिकॉज जो हमारी सेंटर वाली टर्म है दैट इज पॉजिटिव, एंड दूसरी टर्म को हम नेगेटिव देंगे. सो प्लस इंटू माइनस इज माइनस, 13 इंटू 9 विल बी 117, और प्लस 13 और माइनस 9 आप करो, सो यू विल गेट प्लस 4. सो दैट विल बी द करेक्ट सब्स्टिट्यूशन. तो दिस विल बी एक्स स्क्वायर्ड प्लस 13x माइनस 9x माइनस 117 इक्वल्स टू 0. अब ये दोनों टर्म्स देखो तो देर इज x कॉमन, सो ब्रैकेट में आएगा x प्लस 13. नाउ देर इज अ नेगेटिव साइन इन बिटवीन, तो माइनस पुट करो. इन 9x एंड 117 9 कॉमन है, सो आई विल पुट टेक आउट 9 कॉमन. ब्रैकेट में आएगा x, दिस नेगेटिव विल चेंज टू पॉजिटिव क्योंकि मैंने नेगेटिव साइन को बाहर कॉमन निकाला है, एंड दिस विल बी 13 equals to 0. So now मेरे पास दो terms है, this is one term and this is another term, and in both these terms I have x plus 13 common. So x plus 13, and in the second bracket I will have x plus x, this will be minus 9. So this will be what? This will be minus 9 equals to 0. That means my x plus 13 is equals to 0, or my x minus 9 equals to 0. Now if my x plus 13 is equals to 0, then my x will be equal to minus 13, and if my x minus 9 is equals to 0, then my x will be equal to positive 9, right? Now if you read the question, in this question it was given that they are odd positive integers, so there is no question of coming minus 13 because your first number, that cannot be a negative number, right, because they are talking about positive integers. So definitely your x is equals to 9. So your x plus 2 will be equal to 11, and your x plus 4 will be equal to 9 plus 4, that will be equal to 13. So the three consecutive odd positive integers are 9, 11 and 13. ठीक है, समझ में आया सबको? Okay. चलिए next question की तरफ then. Okay. Now this is again a question on trigonometry. अब इसमें क्या दिया हुआ है? A vertical tower stands on a horizontal place. ठीक है, ये एक vertical tower है, and is surmounted by a vertical flag staff. ये जो है that is the flag staff. Okay. At a point on the place 90 meters away from the tower. ठीक है, tower से 90 meters दूर. That means from this point. It was observed that the angles of elevation of the top and bottom of the flag stack. ये top of the flag stack है. ठीक है, are respectively 30 degree and 45 degree. Okay, so actually the top from this point to the top, this angle is 45 degree, and to the bottom of the flag staff it is 30 degree. So what do we have to find out? We have to find out the height of the flag staff and that of the tower. ठीक है, height of the flag staff means we have to find out AB. Okay, and next is we have to find out the height of the tower also, that is AC equals to question mark. Now if you see the bigger triangle, which is triangle ACD. Okay, so we will write in triangle ACD. Okay, so in ACD the ratio of AC upon CD, so opposite upon adjacent, so opposite upon adjacent is 10, right? So I will use over here 10 of 45. 10 of 45 degree will be equal to the opposite side, which is AC, upon the adjacent side. Adjacent side is 90. Okay, now as we know that 10 45 is 1, right? So 1 will be equal to AC upon 90. This 90 will go on the other side and get multiplied with this 1. So your AC will be equal to 90 meters. So your AC is equals to 90 meters. That means the height of your tower is how much? It is 90 meters. Then we have to find out the height of the flag staff. Okay, so that means we have to find out the length of AB for that. Now if you see the smaller triangle which is BCD, okay, so we will use the triangle BCD. Now to find out the height of the flag staff AB, what we need to do? We need to subtract BC from AC, right? That means we need to subtract the height of the tower from the total height of tower and the flag staff, right? So to obtain AB, you will have to do AC minus BC. Okay, so we will use the smaller triangle. So in triangle BCD, again you are going to use which ratio? See, you have to find the opposite side and you are given the adjacent side. So this is opposite and adjacent. So opposite upon adjacent, that ratio is called what? That is again 10. So we will do 10 of 30 degree, which is equals to BC divided by CD. Okay, so 10 of 30. So sine of 30 is half and cos of 30 is root 3 by 2. So you will get 1 by root 3. So 10 30 is what? It is equals to 1 by root 3 equals to BC. BC you do not know, so you write BC as it is, upon CD. CD is how much? 90. So you write 90. Now I will send 90 on the other side. So that means my BC will be equal to 90 upon root 3, right? Now I need to rationalize this value. So for doing that, what will I do? I will multiply root 3 in numerator as well as in the denominator. So this will become 90 root 3 whole upon root 3 into root 3 gives you 3. So 3 ones are and 3 30s are. So this will be equal to 30 root 3. So BC, that means the height of the tower is what? It is 30 root 3. But you have to find out AB. So your AB will be what? AC. AC is what? AC is 90. So 90 minus, it will be 30 root 3. BC is 30 root 3. Okay. So fine. So what we can do over here then? Okay. Since the value of root 3 is not given, we know that the value of root 3 is 1.732. So we can multiply 30 and 1.732 and subtract it from 90. Whatever answer we get, that will be the height of, that will be the height of the flex staff. Okay. So I hope you have understood this. You all have understood till here. Now let's go on to the next question. Okay. Now again this question is on trigonometry. Let's read out what is given. An electric pole is 21 meters high. So this is 21 meters. A steel wire tied to the top of the pole is affixed at a point on the ground. Okay. So wire is tied to the top of the pole, okay, on the ground to keep the pole upright. Okay. If the wire makes an angle of 60 degrees, so the angle made is 60 degrees. Now see, this figure you will have to draw because this figure contains marks. Half mark or 1 mark will be there for this, to make the figure. So don't forget to make this figure. So makes an angle of 60 degree with the horizontal through the foot of the pole. Find the length of the wire. So that means we have to find out the length AC. Okay. Yani this is an electric pole. Okay. Electric pole hai, that means there are series of poles right together which are tied with a wire. Okay. This pole is not stable. So to make it stable, they have tied with a string to a point on the ground, right? And so this is that point to make it upright. Okay. Otherwise it will fall down. And this angle over here is 60 degree. So you have to find out the length of the wire. So AC will be the length of the wire, right? So now in this case you have the opposite side and you have to find out the hypotenuse, correct? Because the pole is vertical to the ground, so that means this is 90 degree, and if this is 90 degree, this is a right angle triangle, and to the opposite of right angle you have your hypotenuse side. So that means this is your opposite side. Why this is opposite? Because this is your angle of reference. So if this is your angle of reference, the side which is opposite to the angle of reference is the opposite side. So 21 meters is your opposite side, and you have to find out the hypotenuse. So over here you need to know the ratio of opposite upon hypotenuse. So opposite upon hypotenuse is sine theta. So sine theta is opposite upon hypotenuse. So that will be sine of 60 degree equal to opposite. Opposite is AB upon the hypotenuse, which is AC. So sine of 60 degree is just the reverse of cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So sine 60 will also be root 3 by 2 equals to AB. AB is 21 upon AC. AC you have to find out, right? So therefore, if you cross multiply, okay, rather than cross multiplying, send AC in the numerator on the left hand side. So root 3 will go in the denominator in the RHS. So your AC will be equal to 21 multiplied by 2 whole upon root 3. Now to rationalize, what we will do, we will multiply numerator and denominator by root 3. Okay, so this will be what? 21 into 2 is 42 root 3 whole upon root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, this is 4, so 1 and 3 fours are 12. So your AC will be equal to 14 root 3 and the unit will be, this is given in meters, so the unit over here will be meters. So this is the length of the string. Okay, now you can use the value of root 3 as 1.73, you can multiply it with 14, you will come to know the exact length of the string which is used to keep the electric pole upright. So let's go on to the next question then. Okay, now in this question what you have to do, this is a question on construction, right? So draw a circle of radius 3.5 centimeters. So we will do that first. So a circle we have to draw of 3.5 centimeters. So I will make a circle of 3.5. Okay, so exactly we have 3.5. Now after that what we have to do, okay, now next thing what is given, see, draw two tangents to the circle such that they are inclined to each other at an angle of 120 degree. So the angle made by the tangents, between the tangents, should be 120 degrees. Now we know that when we draw tangent from an external point to the circle, the figure obtained is a kite, right? So if this is your circle, if I draw two tangents from a point, from an external point, okay, and if I combine it with the point of contact, so this is a kite which I obtained, right? And they are telling you that this angle is 120 degrees, okay, and we know that this is 90 over here and this is also 90 over here. So we have to find out the third angle, which is 60 degrees, okay. So what we will do, we will construct the radius, this is one radius say, and then we will construct 60 degree over here. So let's construct 60 degree. So I will need an arc. Okay, let me use pen. So how to construct 60 degree? Take compass, take any radius of your choice, okay, draw a semicircle like this, okay. After doing that, with that same radius and center is this point, okay, this is O and this point is A. With center as A and the same radius, cut the semicircle over here and denote this point with B, okay. Now draw a ray like this, okay, or if you want you can simply draw the radius, or let's draw the ray. So this point over here and this point over here will be the point of contact of the two tangents, okay. So this is say C and this point is say D, okay. So that means you have to construct a 90 degree over here, okay. So for constructing 90 degree, what you will do, this is the center of your this is the center point, okay. Now again with some particular radius, draw a semicircle, like this, okay. Now take a larger radius, okay, from this point make an arc like this, and from this point make another arc. So wherever these two arcs cut itself, join that point with this point which is C. So you will get a ray like this, okay. Now again follow the same thing from this side. From this point you have to make a perpendicular, because you know that the radius and the tangent are perpendicular to each other. So again you will take a particular radius on your compass, you will draw a semicircle like this, okay. Now take a larger radius on the compass and taking this point as the center, okay, draw an arc like this, okay. Now to obtain this point over here, extend this radius on this side, and from this point again with that same radius cut this arc. So cut this arc like this, okay. So this point over here, now join with that point, or you can say draw a ray through these points. So wherever this two rays cuts itself, so let me just bring this figure a bit down. So wherever these two rays are cutting, that point is say P. So this point is P. So this will be your no, sorry, this won't be, no, not this point, this point over here. This point is your P, and from this point if you draw the tangent, see this is 90 degrees and this is 90 degrees over here. So PC will be one tangent and PD will be another tangent. So this is how we will draw the tangent. This will be the construction. Okay, so let's go on to the next question then. Now you have section C. In section C, the first thing you have to find out is, you have to find out the median of the following data is 525. So what is given to you? You are given that median is 525. Now as you got the median, you can easily find out the median class, which will be 500 to 600. So median class will be equal to 500 to 600. Now as you know the median class, you can find out two things from here. The first thing is L, which is your lower class limit of the median class, which is 500, and you can even find out the class size, okay, which will be required to you in order to find out the value of x and y. So your h will be 600 minus 500, and that will be 100. Okay, now let's make this table properly. So your class interval, first one is 0 to 100, next is 100 to 200, next is 200 to 300, next is 300 to 400, 400 to 500, 500 to 600, then 600 to 700, 700 to 800, 800 to 900, and 900 to 1000. So I guess I will need some more space, so I will just copy this. Do I have the option of copy? No. Okay, fine. Let it be over here only. Okay, so these are the class intervals. Now the frequency given to me is, this is your Fi. So frequency is what? 2, 5, then it is X, 12, 17, 20, then you have Y, 9, 7 and 4. Okay, now you know that if you do summation of Fi, that will be equal to summation of Fi, that will be equal to what? 2 plus 5 is, okay, if we read out the whole sum, what is given? Find the values of x and y if the total frequency is 100. So total frequency is given to us, so this total frequency will be equal to what? It will be equal to 100. Okay, now as we are given the total frequency, what we can do, we can find out the value of n upon 2, which will be equal to 100 upon 2, and that will be equal to 50. Okay, then as we know we have to find out the median, we will find out the cumulative frequency. So cumulative frequency, so first it will be 2, 2 plus 5 will be 7, 7 plus x will be 7 plus x, 7 plus x plus 12 will be 19 plus x, 19 plus 17, so it will be 19 plus 10, 29, 29, 36, so it will be 36 plus x, 36 plus 20 will be 56 plus x, 56 plus x plus y will be 56 plus x plus y. Then you will have 56 plus 9 is 65, so 65 plus x plus y. Then you have 65 plus 7, 72, so 72 plus x plus y, and then you have 72 plus 4 will be 76 plus x plus y. And you will know that this will also denote the total frequency. So we can say that 76 plus x plus y is equals to 100, because the total frequency is given to us. So from this we know we can identify that x plus y is equals to 100 minus 76, so x plus y equals to 24. So this is the value of x plus y, but we have to find out what? We have to find out x and y. So now we can use the formula of median. The formula of median is what? Your median is equals to the lower class limit plus, in brackets you have n by 2, minus the cumulative frequency of the median of the previous class, right, upon the frequency of the present class multiplied by the class size. Okay, so this will be equal to your L. Your L is what? 500. So I will write 500. Okay, before that median is also given to you, so that will be 525. So I will write 525 on the left hand side. 500 plus in the bracket n upon 2. N upon 2 will be what? 50 minus the cumulative frequency of previous class. So which is our median class? This is our median class, right? So this is a median class. So cumulative frequency of previous class is 36 plus x. Now we will write this in brackets, 36 plus x, because you will write this in bracket because there is a negative sign outside the bracket, upon the frequency of the median class. The frequency of median class is 20, okay, multiplied by h. Your class size is 100, so we will write 100 over here. Okay, now now what we can do, see, 21s are and 25s are. So I will write this on the next page. So it will be 525 equals to 500 plus 500 plus, there is some value inside this bracket, multiplied by this will be 5, right? So in the bracket I have 50 minus 36. Now if I open this bracket, it will be 50 minus 36 minus x. So directly I am writing 50 minus 36 minus x. So this will be 50 minus 36 minus x. Okay, now I will send this 500 on the other side. So it will be 525 minus 500, and that will give me what? 25 equals to, now inside the bracket if you see, 50 minus 36 will give you 14 minus x multiplied by 5. So 25 will be equal to, now I have to multiply this 5 inside. So 5 into 14 is 70 minus 5 into x will be 5x. Okay, now I will send this minus 5x on the other side and 25 on the right hand side. So this will become 5x equals to 70 minus 25. So my x will be equal to 70 minus 25 is, 70 minus 20 is 50, 50 minus 5 is 45. So 45 divided by 5. So 5 ones are and 5 nines are. So value of my x is equals to 9. Now if you remember, I got one equation in the previous slide which was x plus y equals to 24. So x plus y equals to 24. So I will put the value of x in this. So 9 plus y equals to 24. So my y will be equal to 24 minus 9. So this will be equal to 15. So my value of y is equals to 15. Okay. So this this thing we had to do. We had to find out the value of x and y in the question given to us. Okay. So let's move on to the next question then. Okay. Now this question is, the following distribution table shows the marks obtained by 100 students of a of class X, class 10, sorry, in a school during a particular academic session. Find the mode of the distribution. So what we have to find out? We have to find out the mode. Okay. Now see, this marks distribution, or rather you can say, in this table the class interval is not given, right? In order to obtain class interval, what we will have to do? Less than 10, that means 0 to 10, right? Now this is less than 20. So the frequency of 0 to 10 and 10 to 20 both is included in this. So to obtain only the frequency of 10 to 20, what we will do? We will subtract the two frequencies. Okay. So let us first write down. This will be 10 to 20, this will be 20 to 30, this will be 30 to 40, this will be 40 to 50, this will be 50 to 60, this will be 60 to 70, and this will be 70 to 80. Okay. Now let us write down the frequencies. So 21 minus 7 will give you 14. This will be 14. Then 34 minus 21. So 34 minus 20 will give us 14. 14 minus 1. So this will be 13. 46 minus 34. So 46 minus 30 will be 16, and 16 minus 4 is 12. This will be 12. Then 66 minus 46. This will be 20. Then 77 minus 66. So it will be 11. Then 92 minus 77. So if I subtract 70 from 90, it will be 22. 22 minus 7 will give me 22 minus 7. it will be, I guess, 17. 17 plus, okay, 90 minus 70 is 20. So 90 minus 70 is 20, so it will be 22. Now 22 minus 7, 22 minus 7 is 15, so this will be 15. Then 92 minus 7, this will be 15. Okay, I guess there's a mistake. Less than 80, so 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. Okay, this, oh, now see, the frequency of this will be same. Less than 10 means 0 to 10, that is what, 7. So I should write 7 over here. So this, it will be 7, 14, 13, 12, 20, 11, 15 and so on. So now 100 minus 92 gives you 8. Okay, so these are your frequencies. When you add these frequencies, it will be 100. If you want to check, you can just check. See, 20 plus 11 is 31, 31 and 15, 31 and 5 is 36, 46, 46 and 8, 46 and 8 is 54, 54 and 12, 54 and 12 is 56, 66, 66 and 14, so 70, 80, 80 and 13 is 93, 93 and 7 is 100. So that means your summation of, this is your frequency Fi, and this is your class interval. So class interval. Okay, we have to find out what? We have to find out, okay, the following distribution mode we have to find out. So modal class first we will see, right? Now to identify the modal class, we should know that the highest frequency is the modal class. So which is the highest frequency? It is 20. So your modal class will be equal to 40 to 50. All right. Now the formula for mode is, your mode is L plus you have F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 multiplied by H, which is the class size. So class size is what? From here we can see 50 minus 40. So your class size is equals to 10. Now after doing this, okay, F1 means the frequency of the present class, which is 20. F0 means the frequency of the previous class, and F2 means the frequency of the next class. Alright, so I will put down the values. L, your lower class limit is 40, so I will write 40 plus, you have F1, your F1 is 20 minus your F0, so it will be 12 upon 2 times the F1, that means 2 times 20 will give you 40, minus F0 is 12 minus F2, F2 is the frequency of next class, that is 11, multiplied by the class size, which is 10. So this will be equal to 40 plus, now 20 minus 12 gives you 8 upon 40 minus 12 will give you 28, and 28 minus 11 will give you 17. Let me just check out. 40 minus 12, so 30 minus 2, 28, 28 minus 1 is 27, and so it will be 17 multiplied by 10, so I can write this as 80 upon 17. Now to solve this, what can I do? See, this is 40 plus 80 upon 17, so I will multiply 17 on this side, so it will be 17 multiplied by 4, so 4 7s are 28, 4 1s are 4, 5 6, it will be 680. So 680 plus 80, so it will be 760. So this will be equal to 760 upon 17, right? So 760 upon 17, so therefore your mode will be equal to, you can divide this and you can get the value. So your mode will be equal to what? Your mode will be equal to 760 upon 17. That will give you the value of mode. So simply you had to put the formulas. The only like difficult task, or you can say the confusing task, was to convert this into class intervals, the marks given. Okay, so this is how we will do. Now going on to the next question then. So the next question, okay, so in this question what is given? Prove that the rectangle which circumscribes a circle. Now the meaning of circumscribe is the outer figure. See, inscribed means inside and circumscribed means outside. So a rectangle is circumscribing a circle. So first you will draw a circle, then you will draw a rectangle outside. Okay, in a square is a square. So the rectangle which encircles or which circumscribes a circle is a square. You have to prove that. So for this, what we will do, we will draw a circle and we will draw a rectangle. This is a rectangle for now because we have not proved that this rectangle is a square. After doing this, what we will do, the four vertices of the rectangle will be A, B, C, D, and we will draw a circle. The point of contact of the circle will be P, Q, R and S as shown in this figure. Then, so given is what? A rectangle ABCD circumscribed a circle which touches the circle at P, Q, R, S. So we have to prove that ABCD is a square. Okay. So now looking at this, what we will do, we can say that AP equals to AS, because we know that this is an external point, and whenever we draw tangent to the circle, so the length of that is equal. So the length of this tangent and the length of this tangent is equal. So AP equals to AS. Then you have PB equals to BQ. Then you have DR equals to DS. And finally you have CR equals to CQ. Now what will I do? I will add all the four equations. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So I will add all this. So I will get AP plus PB plus DR plus CR equals to AS plus BQ plus DS plus CQ. Okay. Now if I see AP and PB, so AP and PB is my AB, so I will write AB. Okay, then I have DR plus CR, DR plus CR. So DR plus CR will be my DC. So this will be plus DC. Okay, this will be equal to AS plus SD. So AS plus DS. This is my AD. Okay, plus then you have BQ plus CQ. So BQ plus CQ. So BQ. So this is BQ and this is CQ. So BQ plus CQ is BC. Now we know that in a rectangle the opposite sides are equal, right? So in a rectangle opposite sides are equal. So from this, what can I say? I can say that AB is equals to DC, and I can say that BC is equals to AD, right? So now in place of DC over here, I can even write AB. Okay, so this is AB plus AB equals to, and in place of BC I can even write AD because both are equal. So this will be AD plus AD, right? So from this, see, this will be 2AB which will be equal to 2AD. So that means 2 and 2 gets cancelled out. We have AB equals to AD. So AB, this is AB which is equals to AD. So the adjacent sides are also equal. Okay, and we know that the opposite sides are equal. So from this, what we can conclude, from the above equation, we can say that ABCD is a square, right? Because see, already you know that AB is equals to DC, right? So let's say if this is 5 centimeters, this is also 5 centimeters. Okay, and you have proved, and we have proved that AP is equals to AD. So if this is 5, this is also 5, right? And you know that opposite sides in a rectangle are equal. So this is also 5. Now if you check, all the 4 sides are 5. So that means from this we can say that whenever a rectangle circumscribes a circle, then it's a square. Okay, going on to the next question then. Okay, this is the second last question, and let's see what is given. This is case study 1. So in this, it is given that a carpenter made a wooden pen stand. So this is a wooden pen stand. It is in the shape of a cuboid. So the stand is in the shape of cuboid. Okay, with 4 conical depressions. That means 4 conical holes are made in this cuboid. to hold pens. The dimension of cuboid are 12 centimeters, 8 centimeters and 4.5 centimeters. Okay, and the radius of each of the depression is 0.6 centimeters. So that means your length given to you is 12 centimeters, your breadth given to you is 8 centimeters and your height given to you is 4.5 centimeters. Okay, then what else is given? The radius of each of the depression is 0.6. So see, basically if you talk about depression of the cone, that means they are talking about the height. So the height of this cone is actually 0.6 centimeters, and sorry, the radius of each of the depression, that means 0.6 is the radius. So this is the radius. So this will be the radius, and the depth is 2.1. So depth is the height actually. So that is 2.1 centimeters. Now let's see what is asked in the question. So in the question it is asked, what is the volume of the cuboid, right? The first thing is, what is the volume of the cuboid? So see, the length, breadth and height is given to you. Okay, so the volume of the cuboid will be, it will be L into B into H. So the volume of cuboid V is equals to L into B into H. So it was 12 into 8 into 4.5. So 12 multiplied by 8 multiplied by, okay, let's see the units. Yeah, all are in centimeters. So 12, 8 and 4.5. 12 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 4.5. 4.5 can be written as 45 upon 10. So this will be 2 5s are 10, 5 9s are 45, 2 1s are and 2 4s are. So 4 12s is 48 and 48 multiplied by 9. So 9 8s is 72, 9 4s is 36, 36 plus 7 is 43. So it will be 432. So the volume of the cuboid is 432 centimeters cube. Okay, this was the first question. And the next question is the volume of the conical depressions. Okay, so for that you are given radius and you are given the height of the cone, right? So the volume of a cone is, the volume of cone is, it is 1/3 of pi r square h, or basically you can say it is 1/3 of the volume of the cylinder. So this will be 1/3 multiplied by pi is 22 upon 7 multiplied by the radius. Radius given is 0.6. Okay, and height is 2.1, 0.6 and 2.1. So 0.6 and this is 2.1 and both are in centimeters. Okay, so radius, if we right, so 0.6. So 0.6 can be written as 6 upon 10. So it will be 6 upon 10 multiplied by 6 upon 10 multiplied by the height. The height means the depression in this case, which is 2.1, and it can be written as 21 upon 10. Now if you see, 7 1s are 7 and 7 3s are 21. 3 1s are 3 and 3 1s are 3. Okay, now I will not cancel out this tens. I will directly multiply the numerator, which will be 6 into 6 is 36. So 36 into 22. So 36 into 22. So 22 I will write 20 plus 2. Right. So 36 into 20. 2 6 is 12. 2 3 is 6. 7. It will be 720 plus 36 into 2 will be 72. So this will be 297. So it will be 792 divided by the denominator is 1000. So it will be 0.792 centimeter cube. So this will be the volume of, you can say, one conical depression. Okay, the volume of one conical depression, but they have made 4 such conical depressions. So if you are to find the volume of 4 conical depressions, then you will multiply this value with 4. Okay, also they can ask you that the volume of cuboid after removing this conical depressions. So for that case, what you will do, see, this is the volume of the whole cuboid. Okay, from this you will subtract the volume of the 4 conical depressions. Okay, so that will give you the actual volume of the pen stand. Actual volume of the pen stand. So going on to the next question then. Okay, this is case study 2. In this, what is given? According to Air Delhi, this, I guess, information is not required. Directly let's jump onto the sum. Okay, so this is the sum. Okay, and the values we can already see in the sum given, right, in the figure which is given. So this angle is 60 degrees, this is 1500 meters, and we have to find out what? Find the length of BC in the given figure. So we have to find out the length BC. Okay, so you can assume that this is the height at which the plane is traveling, and this is a person standing on the ground who is viewing this plane, and the angle of elevation is 60 degree over here. Okay, so find out the vertical distance between the point B and the point C. So this will be opposite upon adjacent, because you have to find out BC. So opposite upon adjacent is 10. So this will be 10 60 degree equals to AB upon BC. So AB upon BC. Now 10 of 60. So sine of 60 is what? Sine of 60 is root 3 by 2. Okay, divided by cos of 60. Cos of 60 is half. So divided by half. So when you do multiplication, you will take reciprocal. So it will be 2 upon 1. 2 ones are 2 ones are. So it will be root 3. So 10 of 60 is root 3 equals to AB. What is your AB? AB is 1500. So you write 1500 upon, you have to find out BC. So you write down BC like this. So your BC will be equal to 1500 upon root 3. Now to rationalize this, we will multiply the numerator and denominator with root 3. So this will be 1500 root 3 whole upon root 3 into root 3 will give you 3. So 3 ones are and 3 500s are. So your BC will be equal to 500 root 3 meters, because the height is in meters. So this distance will also be in meters. Okay, so let's go on to the next question then. Now you have to find, so okay, if the height at which the plane is flying is 750 meters, so this distance has changed to 750 meters now. So this is 750. Okay, find the angle of elevation for the same point C. You have to find out the angle of elevation for the same point C, and the length of BC is same as in the previous question. Okay, so that means what was the value of BC? Your value of BC was 500 root 3 meters. So again over here, what we will do? Okay, we have to find out the angle of elevation at point C. So that means this angle is not given over here, and we have to find out this angle. Okay, so like we know BC. BC is what? 500 root 3. So which ratio we will use? If we take the, we want to find out this angle. So this is your angle of reference. So this is your opposite side and this is your adjacent side. So opposite upon adjacent, the ratio will be 10. So tan of theta will be equal to, the opposite side is 750 and your adjacent side is 500 root 3. Okay, so 0 and 0 gets cancelled out. 10 5s will be 50 and 5 1s are 5, 6, 7, 2, 5 5s are 25, 2 5s will be 10 and 5 3s are. Okay, now to rationalize this, this is what? 3 upon 2 root 3. To rationalize this, we will multiply numerator and denominator with root 3. So root 3 and root 3. So this will give us 3 root 3, and in the denominator we will have 2 multiplied by root 3 into root 3 is 3. So it will be 2 3s are 6. So 3 1s are and 3 2s are. So that means your tan of theta is equals to root 3 upon 2. So your theta will be equals to tan inverse of root 3 upon 2. Now see, in your trigonometry tables, no angle has the value root 3 by 2. So we will keep our answer up till here only, and this will be the final answer. Okay, I hope you all have understood everything. Okay, next time we will discuss the next paper, which is paper 3, but before that we will be discussing maths paper standard. Okay, this was basic. Okay, thank you everyone.